everyone, I'm Teacher Michelle and welcome to another episode of Unang Math. In this episode, our lesson is about exponent rules, and this will be the part 1 of this topic. There are 4 fundamental exponent rules. In this episode, I will be teaching the first 2 exponent rules. The third and the fourth rules will be in our next episode. Before we will start, I want to make it clear that the rules I will be teaching in this episode are only applicable if the bases are the same. Okay, let's have the first rule. This is what we call the product of powers property or rule. Product of powers states that if you are multiplying bases with the same value, what you need to do is just copy the base, then add the exponents. So for a raised to the power of m times a raised to the power of n, this is equal to a raised to the power of m plus n. Okay, m and n, these are our exponents, and these are natural numbers. Actually, we can also have a negative and fraction exponents. But before learning negative and fraction exponents, there are certain concepts that we have to understand first. So for this time, our exponents are natural numbers. Okay, let's give an example for product of powers property. Okay, our first example is x squared times x squared. So this is multiplication, same bases. So the rule is, we will just copy the base x, then add the exponents. So 2 plus 2, 4. So this is equal to x raised to the power of 4. But how did we get x raised to the power of 4? If you're going to think, x squared is x times x. Okay, times x squared. So that means times x times x. So x times x times x times x. This is equal to x raised to the power of 4. Okay, what about 2 squared times 2 raised to the power of 4? So same basis. This is multiplication. So we just need to copy the base 2, then add the exponents. 2 plus 4, 6. So this is 2 raised to the power of 6. But how did we get 2 raised to the power of 6? 2 squared is 2 times 2. Okay, times 2 raised to the power of 4. 2 raised to the power of 4 is 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. So we have 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. This is equal to 2 raised to the power of 6. Okay, let's check this third example. Y raised to the power of 5 times y raised to the power of 7. So this is equal to y, okay, raised to the power of 12. 5 plus 7, 12. So we have y raised to the power of 12. Okay, aside from y raised to the power of 5 times y raised to the power of 7, that is equal to y raised to the power of 12. Okay, I want you to think also that y raised to the power of 4 times y raised to the power of 8 is also equal to y raised to the power of 12. Okay, why did I say so? Okay, this is multiplication, same basis, so we will copy y. Then add the exponents, 4 plus 8, 12. So that means this is also equal to y raised to the power of 12. Okay, another. Y raised to the power of 3 times y raised to the power of 9. Same basis, so copy y. Then 3 plus 9, this is also equal to 12. So this one is also y raised to the power of 12. Okay, let's have another one. Y raised to the power of 6 times y raised to the power of 6. Okay, so copy y, then 6 plus 6, 12. So this one also is equal to y raised to the power of 12. So aside from this one, these are also equal to y raised to the power of 12. Okay, let's answer this simple activity. Okay, first one is, we have here 2 squared times 2 raised to the power of 4. Okay, this is multiplication and our bases are the same. So we will just copy our base 2. Then add the exponents. 2 plus 4. So this is 2 plus 4. Our exponent is 6. So we have 2 raised to the power of 6. Okay, what about 2 raised to the power of 3 times 2 raised to the power of 5? Okay, same basis. This is multiplication. So copy 2. Then 3 plus 5. That is equal to 8. So we have 2 raised to the power of 8. Okay, next. A raised to the power of 4 times A raised to the power of 3. Same basis. Copy A. Then 4 plus 3. So this is 4 plus 3. So our exponent is 7. So A raised to the power of 7. Okay, what about this last number here? A raised to the power of 2, or A squared times A raised to the power of 3. Same base as A, so copy the base A. Okay, if you cannot see any exponent, that means the exponent is 1. So this is 2 plus 1, okay, times A raised to the power of 3. So this is equal to A, and then raised to the power of 2 plus 1 plus 3. 2 plus 1 plus 3, this is equal to 6. So we have A raised to the power of 6. Okay, let's move on to the second rule. This is what we call the power of a power property or rule. Power of a power states that if a power or exponent is raised to another power or exponent, what we need to do is we will copy the base, then multiply the exponents. So for A raised to the power of m inside the parenthesis and it's raised to the power of n, okay, we will copy the base A, then multiply the exponent. So we have m times n. So this is equal to A raised to the power of mn. Okay, again, m and n, these are our exponents and these are natural numbers. Let's give an example. We have here 2 squared inside the parenthesis and this is raised to the power of 3. Okay, actually, 2 squared raised to the power of 3, this is equal to 2 squared times 2 squared times 2 squared. Okay, according to our first rule, same basis, so we will just copy 2. And we have to add the exponent. So 2 plus 2 plus 2, 6. So this is equal to 2 raised to the power of 6. Okay, multiply the exponents. 2 times 3, 6. So this is equal to 2 raised to the power of 6. Okay, what about this next example? Okay, for x raised to the power of 12, okay, I want you to think that this is equal to, we have x raised to the power of 4, put it inside the parenthesis, and raise it to the power of 3. Okay, why did I say so? Because if you will multiply 4 times 3, this is 12. So this is equal to x raised to the power of 12. Okay, another. This one is also equal to x raised to the power of 6 inside the parenthesis and then raise it to the power of 2. 2 times 6, 12. So this is equal to x raised to the power of 12. Okay, we can also write this way. X and then raise it to the power of 3 inside the parenthesis and raise to the power of 4. So 4 times 3, 12. So this is also equal to x raised to the power of 12. Okay, now let's answer the simple activity. We have here 2 squared inside the parenthesis and this is raised to the power of 4. So we have 2, copy the base 2, then multiply the exponent. So 2 times 4, this is equal to 8. So 2 raised to the power of 8. Okay, next. 2 raised to the power of 3 inside the parenthesis, and it's raised to the power of 4. So, copy the base 2, then multiply the exponents. 3 times 4, our exponent is 12. So, we have 2 raised to the power of 12. Okay, next, a raised to the power of 2 inside the parenthesis, and it's raised to the power of 5. So copy the base a, then multiply the exponents. 2 times 5, so our exponent is 10. So this is a raised to the power of 10. Okay, and then the last one, a raised to the power of 5 inside the parenthesis, and it's raised to the power of 2. So copy the base a, then 5 times 2 or 2 times 5, then our exponent is 10. So this is a raised to the power of 10. At this time, we are now ready to answer these problems. Okay, we have here 4, and it's raised to the power of x plus 2. This is equal to 4x times blank. So the question is, what is the appropriate number in the box? Is it 2, 4, 8, 12, or 16? Okay, let's take a look at this one. 4 raised to the power of x plus 2 is equal to 4 raised to the power of x. Okay, that means they have the same base. So this is also 4, and this is raised to the power of 2. Okay, remember, this is actually the product of power rule or property. Same base or same bases, then we just need to add the exponent. So x plus 2. So the question is, what is the number in the box? 4 squared is equal to 16. So our answer is letter E, 16. Okay, let's move on to the next problem. We have here x squared inside the parenthesis, and it's raised to the power of 3 times x raised to the power of 4. This is equal to x raised to the power of a inside the parenthesis, and it's raised to the power of 2. Okay, take note, this part is equal to this part. Okay, the question is, what is the value of the natural number a? Okay, let's take a look at this part first. X squared inside the parenthesis, and it's raised to the power of 3. So this is power of a power rule. So we are just going to copy the base x, then multiply the exponents. 2 times 3 or 3 times 2 is 6. So we have x raised to the power of 6. And this is times x raised to the power of 4. Okay, so we have here same bases. We are multiplying same bases. So the rule is, we will just copy the base x, then we are going to add the exponent. So 6 plus 4, 10. So this is equal to x raised to the power of 10. This is supposed to be equal to this one. So we have here x raised to the power of a inside the parenthesis, and it's raised to the power of 2. So what should we multiply to 2 to make it 10? So this is 5. So our answer is 5. So a is equal to 5. Okay, this is the last problem. Let's answer this one. We have here a raised to the power of 3 inside the parenthesis, and it's raised to the power of 2. And then we have here again a curly bracket, and this expression is raised to the power of 4. This one is equal to this a raised to the power of n. The question is, what is the value of the natural number n? In order to find the value of n, okay, what we need to do first is, this is a power of a power rule. So a raised to the power of 3 inside the parenthesis, and it's raised to the power of 2. Okay, we have to simplify this one first. So that means 2 times 3. So this is a raised to the power of 6. And take note, we have here a curly bracket. So this curly bracket, since we already simplified this part, okay, this is a raised to the power of 6, still inside the parenthesis, and we have to raise it to the power of 4. So this is a raised to the power of 4 times 6, 24. So our n is 24.